Hi, good afternoon. Pat Miller, the Gabb, Gabby Gourmet, and I'm here for a weekly visit. And this week we have the people from Manzo's Lobster Bar, a new place in town with Rich Manzo and Darren Prositeri. Is that how you pronounce it?
Prositeri, correct, ma'am.
Okay. Welcome to both of you and glad to have you. And quite a miserable day out there, so let's put some sunshine into it.
Absolutely.
And start by, why don't you tell us, both either or however, about Manzo's, the background, why you started it, and all that.
Well, a few years back, had a lobster truck called Lobster Bliss, and I've known Darren for quite a long time. We worked together at Izakaya Den, and actually talked 10 years ago about doing a seafood concept, something where we fly things in daily, and we do a lot of different things like lobster rolls and sashimi and things of that nature. And finally, it came to fruition. Found a great space. Everything kind of, all the stars aligned. Darren was traveling and working in Philly and DC, and just happened to move back to Denver when I found the space, and we basically signed the lease here in October of 19. I collaborated with Darren starting in right around March of 2020, and we took a lot of time to put our heads together and figure out how to fly in some great seafood and incorporate kind of New England style lobster shack with also great mussel dishes and crudos and everything in between. And here we are at Manzo's Lobster Bar all this time later.
Well, you certainly decided to open at a weird time in history, in the middle of this coronavirus. So that had to take a lot of nerve to decide to open up then.
You know, we kind of took a look at it, and we already signed the lease. We already put a lot of money into the build out, and we have a 10-year lease with 2 5-year extensions, and decided this, like a lot of other things, shall pass. And we're going to put
Hopefully. Soon.
Hopefully sooner rather than later. But, you know, we've learned a lot from this. We've learned to pivot in a lot of different directions, and we've learned to be very resourceful. And, you know, one part of our concept is to be very sustainable, and especially now. I mean, zero waste is really our goal. And we were kind of chuckling last weekend because literally on Sunday at the end of the week, there was not, I think, one piece of fish in the house, and not even an oyster. So we go to the airport twice a day and so on. So Monday just reloaded and got ready for Tuesday service.
Are you closed on Monday?
Closed on Monday, yeah. Monday's a big airport day.
Oh, okay, but the only day of the week you're closed is Monday.
Correct. Yep. We do lunch Tuesday through Friday, and then we do brunch Saturday and Sunday. So both daytime and evening services all week long, except for Monday.
Okay, well, I'll have to ask a question like, how are you doing this? People can't come inside.
We have, so we started to enclose our patio, and it's quite a bit of work. And so we had brand new awnings outside. We took those awnings down and we set up tents. So we have heated tents on the patio right now. And it's actually quite comfortable. We had people dining there last night, and even walking up at 8 o'clock to get a table. So that is the temporary scenario, a nice heated patio. And then it's going to be a full enclosure somewhere around the first week of January. We're going to have a full enclosure that can open up in the summer, close when it rains, or close in the winter. And then every 4-foot section is going to be able to open or close.
Okay, when you say tents, you don't mean greenhouses.
Not greenhouses. No, these are much bigger tents. One tent is 9 foot by 20 foot. Another tent 9 foot by 10 foot. So our patio is about 46 feet long. So
9 foot by 10 foot, you can really only have 1 or 2 tables.
but then there's one next to it that's 9 foot by 20 foot. And then there's another one next to that that's 10 foot by 20 foot. So
Okay,
we have a series of 3 tents, and there's ventilation laws and everything too. So these are open on the ends. They're very thoroughly heated in the middle. And so it's quite comfortable. It's surprisingly, last night was the big test because it got pretty cold. And we had some guests come in at 8 o'clock, and they sat down and stayed past 9, and they were pretty warm.
okay. I thought you had to quit serving at 8.
You have to stop. You have to stop serving alcohol at 8, but they can continue to finish their meal until 10 o'clock.
Oh, that's great.
Yep.
Okay. So then you're doing lunch and dinner or brunch and dinner.
Yes. Mhm.
And are you doing carry out and delivery?
Yes, we are. Yep.
Sort of hard to deliver a brunch, I guess.
We have a lot of apartments in the local area, so it travels pretty quickly.
Well, I'm fairly close to you, but I don't go into restaurants right now. I mean, I wouldn't even go to your, however safe it is. I'm not going. So I'm the carry out delivery girl. So tell us about the menu, both of you. Darren,
Let's start. Yes, so it's a collaboration between Rich. Mostly, it's it's all based around fresh seafood. It changes daily. This morning, Rich bought me a beautiful wild Long Island striped bass I picked up at the airport this morning. It was an interesting drive, but we just breaking it down. We're trying a couple different dishes right now with that. So it's like it's always evolving. One of our highest selling items are mussel pots and our shellfish pots. We have several different flavors of them, and they go out from like white wine and bacon to red curry to fennel and tomato. And during this time of year, it's unbelievable. Then I guess the highlight of the menu is our lobster bisque, because it's definitely something beautiful and boozy, and just during a cold night like tonight, it's what you want to like be in your sweatpants on your couch eating.
indeed, we do, because we have no choice.
And then the lobster rolls are beautiful and amazing. We had 40 go out today this morning already for takeout delivery to the hospital, which Rich was running all over town dropping them off. So it's an eclectic menu.
People at the hospital are buying lobster rolls?
It was for a special account.
This is for the administrators that
Okay.
administrators that are
Okay.
overseeing the COVID units.
Yeah.
On a nightly basis, we do 150 meals a night for all the frontliners.
Good for
And,
you. They
yeah,
deserve it. They deserve all the credit.
Yes, they do.
they do. They have their hands full right now. They're
Oh, yeah.
extremely busy. Yeah.
And it's our call to arms. It's what we try to do for what we can do is what we try to do, and so we feed people, and that's what. Luckily, Rich made a priority for us. It keeps my cooks busy, keeps me
Good for
busy, and and people come in like last night. Like people ask for, like, can we donate to this? And it's like, oh, we donate to the restaurant if you like, and get some takeout, and that's the best way to help keep us going, keep us moving.
Good for you. Well, I think people are pretty generous with takeout now, more so than they used to be. So, hopefully with people like you who are donating, it's great. But tell me, like mussels, I know are fine because they're in a sauce. The raw things, how do you get them transported? Like for carry out and delivery.
We have a pretty good system with that. So what we have these amazing, we work with this company called Western Paper. They source this really beautiful aluminum to-go tins.
Mhm.
So we'll double pack them, especially with the crudos and whatnot, with the ice on the bottom, then the other one on top. So the top one stays ice cold. For the lobsters, we make a ice. I mean, for the oysters, we'll make an ice slushy and pack it in there, put plastic on top with salt and ice, so it lasts a little bit longer. But then also we only have a certain radius that we'll do the raw items for. That has to be within a 5-block radius from us.
Oh, good.
We do a disclaimer saying if you don't eat this by a certain time.
That's actually very smart.
Another thing we also do is, like, if you just want to buy the oysters, you could buy oysters and we could sell them to you, or we could buy the raw mussels, or we could buy the raw lobster, and you can just go home and cook it yourself. And we have our mussel kits are all set to go with the sauces, the raw mussels. You can put right in that aluminum pan from Western Paper, throw it into your oven. You don't even have a pot to clean.
Oh my heavens. I'll take one of those.
And that
I
goes
don't
right
have
into
to clean a
our,
pot. I'll be happy to.
our Christmas dinner. I think Rich is pretty interested to tell you about right now.
Okay, Jim.
We're doing it's a traditional, it's an Italian tradition, and it's called Feast of Seven Fishes.
Yeah.
And so we're doing 7 different types of seafood, and we can do all 7, or people can just do a la carte and just do a few. But we're doing 7 different dishes, everything from scallops to mussels to a whole bronzino, etc., a lobster bake, and we're including a bottle of wine, and we're doing that priced at $150.
Per person, for one.
That feeds a couple very, very well. So that's 2 people that would feed
Okay.
very,
Okay.
very well. If it's 2 people and 2 children, you'd be set. It probably would feed 2 to 3 people. For me and Rich, it only feed us solely, but like
Yeah,
normal
well,
people.
my kids would feed like you two. I could come in with the kids. My kids couldn't. But that's a great, so you would get scallops and whole fish and all the other things?
Lobsters, clams, mussels, octopus, and some barracuda.
Oh, that
So
sounds
with-
great.
With these, you just have to pop the lids off, throw it in your oven. Very easy reheat instructions if you want it cold, or you can take it hot as well and just put it on your table.
Okay, it may be a silly question, but are you open Christmas Day to pick these up?
No, we're open Christmas Eve to pick them up, and then
Okay.
we have to go to church on Christmas Day, so we
Oh,
can't.
that's okay. You don't have to make an excuse. I wouldn't be open Christmas Day either. But I did, when you said you could have them hot, I just wanted to be sure people knew.
Gotcha.
You don't come on Christmas Day, you won't be open.
Sure,
So,
absolutely.
okay, that sounds great. And are you doing something special for New Year's as well?
We're working on that right now, and we're looking to do a lot of these same items, and we're probably going to add a little more surf and turf. So people tend to like lobster tails, and we were talking about doing a lobster thermidor dish also for New Year's Eve.
That's a step from the past.
Yeah, we like those classic dishes here. Like really try to reinvent some classics, and like we did it for a friend of ours recently, and it came out really good. It's like who else is doing lobster thermidor in Denver right now?
Nobody, I know.
I think it might be coming up. We also
People love that around the holiday
Oh,
too.
no, I actually think it's a great idea to do.
Yeah,
then we're thinking about a pairing between maybe sparkling oysters and caviar. And we'll sell little oyster caviar kits with we think it might be a kind of fun thing to do for New Year's Eve.
That's right up my alley.
We're not too far away. I can send one over to you real easy.
Okay, and you sell wine as well to go, I assume.
correct. And we sell classic cocktails to go as well. We
Okay.
barrel age different cocktails like Manhattans and old fashions here, and Negronis, and they're available to take out as well.
Okay, because I think that's helping all of your businesses. I think people are really enjoying that.
Absolutely. We've
Well-
been blessed. The neighborhood's been very supportive, so
Oh,
it's
yeah,
been
you
really
got
nice.
You've got a great area there.
Mhm.
I mean, a really, really good neighborhood for
Yeah.
that. And, I'm not right there, but I'm close. I couldn't move into an apartment there because I don't have a dog. So you can't live in your neighborhood without a dog.
Yeah.
Right.
Seems like it.
I mean, it's a great hood, and I think you all are very brave to open, but you sounds like you're being very innovative and doing some great things. So why don't you tell us where to find you, how to find you, how to get delivery, and all that good stuff?
Sure. We're at the corner of 19th Avenue in Pennsylvania, so 500 East 19th Avenue. And we're right on the corner. Las Delicias is across from us, and D-Bar is next to us. As far as
It's
delivery,
across the street.
Las Delicias has been here forever.
No,
Great
I know.
Mexican place.
D-Bar's across the street.
Yes. Mhm. Yep. And we can, people can call for delivery. We 303-862-9282 is our number. Our website is manzolobsterbar.com. And we also just signed up for DoorDash. So DoorDash should be active in the next day or two. And we'll be doing our own delivery rather than.
If you can.
Yeah.
I'm for saving money and giving it to you.
Yeah, we chose to just maybe have DoorDash market for us, but we'll actually make the delivery, and then everything's on our website as well. So
I feel like we can control the food better, especially with like the temperature danger zone. I'd rather us control that than someone's house.
Darren, I totally agree with you, and I realize I should be nicer about delivery, but I know a lot of people are using their help to deliver, which is different. But I mean, I hate to have them make the profit.
Yeah.
I'd rather you all did.
We're all in this together, so
Yeah, I want every one of you to survive. You know,
appreciate that.
I've been around a long time, so, but I can't thank you enough for your time.
Oh, thank you.
thank you. We appreciate it.
Apologize for the slight delay.
Okay, and just be well, keep doing great things. I look forward to enjoying your food and someday coming out to your restaurant. And in the
Cannot wait.
meantime, to our Jewish listeners and watchers, happy Hanukkah. That started yesterday. And to everybody else, get ready for some great Christmas food from Manzo. Manzo. Have a great week. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good afternoon. All right. Bye-bye.